Your soulmate's mother is looking for you right now. She just stopped the wedding. My beloved child. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear is not an ordinary message. It is the kind of moment that changes the direction of two lives forever. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, while you are wondering why certain doors have remained closed, another door has been forced open by someone you never expected. Your soulmate's mother has seen something that nobody else was willing to notice. She watched smiles that felt empty, promises that carried no peace, and a celebration that looked perfect on the outside but felt completely wrong within. Then something happened that silenced the entire room. A single question was asked, and no one could answer it with confidence. In that moment, everything paused. Conversation stopped. Faces turned pale. The joyful noise faded into complete silence. She realized that the person standing before everyone was not carrying true happiness. Instead, they were carrying hesitation hidden behind a smile. That was the exact second her heart refused to let the story continue the way everyone expected. She made a decision that shocked every person present. She said the ceremony could not move forward until the truth was found. And the truth was leading straight toward you. Stay till the end, because what happened next became the beginning of a search that nobody saw coming. Another unbelievable moment unfolded almost immediately. Instead of asking where the decorations should go or how the celebration could continue, she began asking about a name that had been mentioned only in whispers before. Your name. Some people looked away. Others pretended they had never heard it. But every attempt to hide the truth only made her more determined. She started connecting small pieces that everyone else ignored. Strange conversations that suddenly ended whenever your soulmate entered the room. Old photographs that were quietly removed. Messages that were deleted too quickly. Memories that people tried to bury beneath new plans. The more she searched, the clearer everything became. She finally understood why your soulmate never looked completely happy while preparing for a future everyone else had already chosen. There was a missing chapter that no one wanted to discuss, and that missing chapter was connected to you. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The search had already begun before anyone even realized it. While others were trying to repair the celebration, she was trying to repair a destiny that had almost been rewritten forever. Every answer she discovered brought her one step closer to finding you, because deep inside she believed that only one person could explain the silence that had taken over her child's heart. Now listen carefully, because this is where everything becomes even more unexpected. As the room remained frozen, your soulmate said almost nothing, yet their eyes revealed more than words ever could. The silence itself became the loudest confession. Their mother noticed it instantly. She saw hope hidden beneath years of disappointment. She saw someone who had spent far too long pretending they had already moved on. That single look erased every remaining doubt from her heart. She quietly walked away from the crowd and made one promise to herself. She would not allow another step to be taken until she discovered where you were and why fate had separated two paths that still seemed connected. This promise has already set powerful events into motion. People who ignored your existence are beginning to speak. Forgotten memories are returning. Hidden conversations are rising back to the surface. The truth can no longer stay buried because too many signs are pointing in the same direction. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What your soulmate's mother discovers next will reveal why the wedding was stopped so suddenly, and why your name has become the answer that everyone is desperately trying to find. Everything changed the moment your soulmate's mother left that silent room. She wasn't walking without direction anymore, she was following a feeling she could no longer ignore. Every step she took carried one question in her heart: who is the person my child has never truly forgotten? The answers didn't come from loud voices. They came from quiet moments, unfinished conversations, and expressions that people failed to hide. She noticed how your soulmate became distant whenever your name was almost mentioned, how old memories were quickly brushed aside, and how every attempt to move forward seemed forced instead of natural. That was enough for her to realize something extraordinary. This wedding had not been interrupted because of confusion, it had been interrupted because the truth had finally demanded to be heard. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next discovery would shake every person who believed this story was already over. Without telling anyone, she began gathering every missing piece. She spoke to people who had known your soulmate long before this wedding was planned. Most stayed quiet at first, but one unexpected conversation changed everything. Someone admitted that whenever your name came up, your soulmate's entire expression changed. It wasn't regret. It wasn't anger. It was the look of someone who never stopped hoping deep inside. Hearing that was enough for her. She no longer believed this was just an old chapter, it was the chapter that had never been finished. The celebration outside suddenly felt meaningless compared to the truth she was uncovering. Every answer pointed toward you, and every new clue convinced her that destiny had been delayed, not erased. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What she was about to discover next would leave even the strongest heart speechless. Before the day could move any further, she made a quiet promise to herself. She would find you before anyone rushed this story into the wrong ending. She didn't care how many people disagreed or how many questions she had to ask. For the first time, she wasn't protecting a ceremony, she was protecting her child's future. Meanwhile, your soulmate remained unusually silent, as if waiting for something they couldn't explain. That silence wasn't empty anymore. It was filled with expectation, as though they could sense that someone was finally searching for the truth they had hidden for so long. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next person your soulmate's mother meets holds a secret about you that has been hidden until this very moment. And once it is revealed, nothing will ever be the same again. A shocking breakthrough arrived when your soulmate's mother finally met someone who had remained silent for far too long. At first, the conversation seemed ordinary, but then one unexpected sentence changed everything. That person quietly admitted, your child never truly walked away, they only stopped talking about the one they couldn't replace. The atmosphere became unbelievably heavy. Suddenly, countless moments that once made no sense began fitting together like pieces of a hidden puzzle. Every forced smile, every delayed decision, every distant expression finally had an explanation. She realized that people had mistaken silence for acceptance, when in reality it was only unspoken longing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth was becoming impossible to hide, and every answer was leading closer to your name. She immediately returned to your soulmate with a heart full of questions, but before she could say anything, she noticed something that completely stopped her. Your soulmate was quietly holding on to a memory that everyone else believed had already faded. It wasn't an object or a message, it was a feeling that time had failed to erase. Their eyes carried hope that had survived every disappointment, and their silence revealed a story words could never fully explain. In that unforgettable moment, your soulmate's mother understood that no new beginning could ever succeed while the real chapter remained unfinished. She no longer saw this as coincidence. She believed destiny itself had interrupted the path before it was too late. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what she decided next shocked even the people closest to her. Without asking for anyone's permission, she made a choice that no one expected. She ordered every search to continue until you were found, no matter how long it took or how many obstacles appeared. People around her questioned why she was risking everything for someone they had never even met, but her answer left them speechless. She simply said that peace cannot be built on a heart that is pretending. Those words spread faster than anyone imagined, reaching ears that were never supposed to hear them. Hidden conversations began resurfacing. Forgotten truths started finding their way back into the light. The entire situation was moving toward a moment that could no longer be stopped. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next revelation will expose why your soulmate suddenly believes that finding you is no longer a choice, it is the only path left before everything changes forever. The atmosphere became impossible to ignore. Every passing hour brought another unexpected clue, and your soulmate's mother refused to slow down. She began noticing that the people who had once insisted the wedding should continue were suddenly avoiding her questions. Some changed the subject. Others remained completely silent. That silence spoke louder than any explanation ever could. She realized that someone had been trying to protect a comfortable story instead of the true one. The more resistance she faced, the stronger her determination became. She was no longer searching because of curiosity, she was searching because her heart told her that a life-changing mistake was only moments away from becoming permanent. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What she uncovered next made even the strongest person in the room lose every word they had prepared. Then came the moment nobody could have predicted. A forgotten conversation from weeks earlier was finally repeated in front of her. It revealed that your soulmate had never once spoken with excitement about this wedding the way everyone expected. Instead, every future plan sounded incomplete, as though one important person was always missing from the picture. The realization struck her like lightning. She finally understood that happiness cannot be forced simply because time is passing. A heart knows where it truly belongs, even when the world keeps telling it to choose another direction. From that very second, she stopped listening to opinions and started following the truth. Every step she took brought her closer to you, while every hidden secret began falling apart on its own. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next discovery will reveal why your soulmate has been silently waiting for a sign they believed would never come. As evening approached, something extraordinary happened. Your soulmate looked toward the entrance as if expecting someone to appear without warning. No one had called your name, yet hope suddenly returned to their eyes in a way their mother had never seen before. She understood that this wasn't imagination, it was the heart recognizing that destiny was beginning to move again. In that unforgettable instant, she made one final decision. She would not allow fear, pressure, or misunderstanding to write the ending of this story. She would keep searching until the missing connection was finally restored. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next moment will reveal the astonishing reason your soulmate suddenly believes that you are much closer than anyone has dared to imagine. A quiet feeling suddenly settled over your soulmate's mother, and for the first time since everything stopped, she no longer felt confused. Instead, she felt certain that every delay, every unanswered question, and every unexpected interruption had been leading to this exact moment. While everyone else was waiting for the celebration to continue, she was waiting for one final truth to reveal itself. Then an unexpected message reached her. It was small, simple, and almost overlooked by everyone else, but the moment she heard it, her expression completely changed. The message reminded her of something your soulmate had once said long ago: "If the right person ever disappears from my path, I will never stop hoping that one day our paths will cross again." Those words echoed through her heart with incredible force. She realized they had never been forgotten, only buried beneath time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what she decides after hearing those words changes the direction of this entire story. Without wasting another moment, she gathered the people closest to the family and spoke with a confidence no one had seen before. She told them that rushing into a future built on uncertainty would only create greater regret later. The room became completely silent once again. No one argued this time because deep inside, many of them had already sensed that something important had been missing from the beginning. At that exact moment, your soulmate quietly lifted their head. There was no excitement, no celebration, only a calm hope that had finally returned after being hidden for so long. It was as though they could feel that someone, somewhere, was moving closer to the truth. Every passing minute strengthened that feeling. Every new conversation uncovered another hidden piece of the story. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The distance between you and your soulmate is no longer growing, it is slowly disappearing in ways that nobody expected. Then came the moment that left everyone speechless. Your soulmate's mother made one final promise, not to the crowd, but to herself. She vowed that before any new chapter could begin, the unfinished chapter would finally receive the chance it had always deserved. Those words carried a power that no one in the room could ignore. Suddenly, forgotten names were spoken again, old memories returned with surprising clarity, and people who had remained silent finally began revealing truths they had hidden for far too long. Every hidden path was leading toward the same destination. Every unanswered question was pointing toward the same person. And that person was you. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next revelation will expose why your soulmate is about to make the boldest decision of their life, a decision that no one believed they would ever have the courage to make. My beloved child. The final pieces are beginning to fall into place, and what once looked like an impossible situation is now moving with unstoppable force. Your soulmate's mother has reached a point where doubt no longer exists. Every answer she searched for has led her back to the same conclusion. She now believes that the greatest mistake would not be stopping the wedding, it would be allowing fear to separate two hearts that were never meant to become strangers. The people around her can sense that something extraordinary is unfolding, even if they cannot explain it. They are watching events change direction right before their eyes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next few moments carry a revelation that no one expected when this day first began. Your soulmate has also reached a turning point. The silence that once held them back has started to disappear. Instead of hiding their emotions, they are finally ready to face the truth that has followed them for so long. Their mother notices the difference immediately. The uncertainty has been replaced by quiet determination. For the first time in a long while, hope is stronger than fear. She realizes that her child is no longer waiting for permission to believe. They are waiting for the right moment to take the first step toward the person who has never truly left their heart. Every hidden obstacle is beginning to weaken. Every misunderstanding is slowly losing its power. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next decision will not be made out of pressure or expectation, it will be made from the deepest place within the heart. Now the story stands on the edge of its biggest turning point yet. The search that began with one unexpected decision is about to reach the person it was always meant to find. Your soulmate's mother understands that destiny often appears impossible until the final moment, when everything changes at once. She refuses to let this opportunity disappear without discovering the complete truth. The atmosphere is filled with anticipation, as though every unanswered question is preparing to reveal its answer together. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because what happens next will reveal whether this extraordinary search finally brings two long separated paths back together in a way that no one believed could ever happen.